Initially, it was I'd had a separation, and so I was feeling a bit emotionally adrift. So I came along, and it was one of the most amazing experiences I've had in my life, and it really changed my life for the better. Yep. And so each year I suppose I'm like a work in progress. Each year I've just been coming along, and I've been a bit like an onion, lots of layers that have been coming off. And the first layer was the big one. In my case, it was an emotional need. And I don't know why other men have chosen to come. Certainly, there are men that I've met here who aren't going through trauma or have an emotional need or have issues, but are here because they appreciate the camaraderie, the fact that they can speak from the heart. So it's a group of men who accept you for who you are, and you are able to really express yourself from your heart. We try and focus predominantly on our heart and our feelings rather than our story. Our story shapes our heart and feelings, but the key thing is to share from the heart, and that's what brings you close to another person, whether it's male or female. It was the openness and the love that I received from people I didn't know, but a love that you find very hard to, I have found hard to find outside this group. It was just perfect timing for me, I suppose, because I was able to express myself in a way that I hadn't expressed myself before about my inner feelings and where I was on my life journey. So it was for me, it was absolutely perfect. It's a place where you come and you work through your heart journey by talking like I am now in a small circle of men in what we call an affinity group, and the other guys listen. So there's no we're going to fix you and we're going to tell you what to do. But at times on your own journey, there are times when you say, look, I do want some feedback on what I've said, and you will get that in a respectful way. We spend the first part of the gathering creating a safe space so that men know what the boundaries are and how that they're supported. We have a care team, which is their prime role is to support men who might find a certain part of the gathering too emotional and need some support. And we have the content team who also, when one man is presenting in the content team, the other men are sort of keeping the safe container around the other men so that they can feel supported and safe. So we name up very strong values that are needed, and respect is one of them. For some men, they find it challenging and they may not open up until the end, or they may not open up. For me, my own journey was that I suppose I opened up straight away because it was a pressure release, I suppose, in being able to be surrounded and supported. So for me, it was that initial time was emotionally easy because it was like a cathartic experience at that time. I feel society needs to know that men are capable of this emotion and that it can be expressed in a positive way,